Kom op, 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 kom op. Kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op. Kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op. Kom op, 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 Patriots, Patriots, Patriots. Kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op. Verkoue, net as verkoue weggaan, dan reën ek nat of iets gebeur. Kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op, Patriots, kom op, kom op, kom op. Jonathan Williams, good evening, good evening, good evening, Jonathan Williams, David Alexander, Candace Gessoon, I got your message, Candace, I haven't replied yet. Ursula Stierman, Sean Edmund, Dennis Tops King, Katrina Swart, Misha Moses, Vanessa Jacobs, Donovan Sabtu, Stamhoff Brandon, Lilani Chun, Cheslin Gibbs, Sahara Marobella, Cecil van Syfer, Chief Divan Duran Kleinboy, Lamako Mitchell, Sabulani Ransi, Donovan Clement West, Sharon Lee, Blanche Garcia, Leon Bartman, Rinaldo Francis, Chantal Shani Culture, Dumela Sahara Marobella, Dumela. Lamarco says we were living good this past weekend. The golf, Lamarco loves golf. Vicky Peters, Danielle D. Nobles Fernandez, Shane Stapleton, Yvonne Swartz, Ruben Wannenberg, Elarice Karim, Wisa Simmons, Peter Loots, Moira Joseph, Apostle Bruce Kok, sê hulle asseblief, los ons uit man, is 'n familie. Guys, this is a family meeting. Kansler Ashley Adoniel. Loop julle af, mense. Bruce A. Joshua Nimrod. Thank you, leader Bruce. A powerful message. Alberto Sperto Thompson. Avira de Vos, dankie raadslid, sy sê, hulle het gelandella in Oudtshoorn. Rosanda Scott, ek pak nou my sak vir Oudtshoorn. Landa Avontuur, Theodor Snyders Beerwinkel, pad is lank. Jacob Bloem, Malike Lopez, Lucianus Karnek, Bernardo Maralak, Tseponikani, Ridar Juris, Lindsay Rousseau, Nathaniel Reuters, wat is like, Gabriel Andrew Peters, Debbie Michelle Bekes, Randy Krau, Ingrid Lou, Lara N. Neal, Khoisan Eyster van Tonner, Chris Maritz, Daniel Sekui, Life with CJ. Good evening, good evening. Ja, ons soek net familie, Daniel. Dis Debbie, dis hy t-shirt van die golf. You remember PA's golf t-shirt, dis die link golfie. Die is hy PA t-shirt, hy golf t-shirt, kan jy sien? Ons het 'n golftournament gehad. Wie was dit in PA? Voor ons rally, toe ons 'n golftournament. Zubeida May, CJ, Lindsay Rousseau, Keisien van Niekerk, Danique N. Hamilton, Kraffendein is binne, Debbie Reiners, Renel Miranda Andrews, Sean Cornelius, Chase van H, Patrice Toltenkamp, guys, tonight's a family life. So, because people don't understand, they don't understand the PA, they don't understand our lives, they don't understand how we speak. People don't understand us, you know. I was laughing at Dino Peters' post. Dino het al elke idioom uitgehaal vandag. Dino is funny. Dino Peters hy het al elke idioom uitgehaal vandag. Radka Tagodin, Salam Salam, Johan Mars, Wewe Norris, Ismael Steenkamp, Ronaldo Francis, sie sê die laat bore daar. I'm going to speak about that, little Bruce. Dankie, Chantal, Shani Coulter. I'm a bit fluid, guys. Elani Mansoon, Roderick Thomas, Veronica Maralak, Bonzaier, Drakkenstein, 127, Binnekan, baie dankie, leier van leiers. Gevaarlik gewen in Houghton. Viola Zenobia Leroux, Pastor Paul G. Jacobs, Ronaldo Miranda Andrews, John Klein. Guys, I want to start with the most one that really just annoys me because I just like the truth. I'm going to explain a lot of politics tonight and what's busy happening to the PA. Stan Jacobs, salute. Letitia Wanza, Ingrid Lou, Luda Licalo, Cheslin Gibbs. So I just want to talk about the PA tonight. And you got to understand the PA. You know, we make jokes. I remember one day I was like, I don't know, I did this and I talked about gay people in the PA and I did this and just jokes. And one of my friends called me like, how dare you do that? That is so homophobic. I said, what? You make fun of gay people? I'm like, oh, Here, wacht. Jy is a patriot. Jy kan nie eens vote in Suid-Afrika nie. He just laughed. So I wanted to imagine, all right, I'm going to come to that imagine part. So, you must understand the PA. People don't understand. They say, these guys, they do lives, whatever, but we keep on winning. Your party is not winning by elections, we do. So surely we must be doing something right. So if your party don't do lives, it's okay. But leave us, leave the PA. We know what we're doing here. So there's a lot of stuff I wanna talk about. I think the first one is this issue of Darlene. I need to talk about this. So people, even my family said, don't talk about it. Let's deal with it in court. I said, no, I need to explain to the patriots because there's some people that want to know what's happening. And I need to give you the facts. Because Mashaba said, I'm angry because Darlene asked me questions about my travel. He said two things. He said, I'm angry because Darlene asked me questions. I'm angry because Darlene asked me questions about my travel. Now, let me just explain that to the patriots, and then I'll tell you what action we are taking against Darlene in ActionSA. Darlene asked me these questions about my travel. Now, this is not the first time that Darlene's party is asking me questions about my travel. They do that all the time. And it took a bit longer for us to answer because we were waiting for the travel agent. When we got the information, we sent it, and Parliament didn't send the questions, the answers to them, which the attachment to them, and Parliament apologized to us. But when I got Darlene's questions, it was very thorough questions. We were busy answering the questions. It was on the, let me just see, the lawyer sent me the date. I'm going to tell you exactly, no, I got it, yeah. So in January, sometime we looked through our questions, we tried to answer all the questions, and then ActionSA, I think, I read somewhere they say that we're not answering questions, and on Wednesday, 25 February, after I got the questions, after we've got the questions, that they say I'm angry about the questions, Wednesday, 25 of February, I walked out of Parliament. I walked with a pastor, I walked with Mbiza, and there was another person, I can't remember who it was. We walked out of Parliament, and then Darlene called me. And Darlene called me and Darlene said to me, hey, sorry, Minister Mackenzie, or Kaitan, or whatever she called me, I can't remember. I said, hey, Darlene, how are you? And she had a very nice, I think it was black, I'm not sure. She was wearing a very nice outfit. I said, oh, you got a very nice outfit on. She's like, yeah, thank you. It was a white top she was wearing with a black skirt. I said, oh, you look very beautiful. And Darlene said to me, can I have a picture with you? And I said, of course, you can have a picture with me. I think she took 4 or 5 pictures. She asked me for a picture. But this was after she sent me the questions. And we were making jokes. So I've never been angry with Darlene. I've never, she asked me for a picture in front of this pastor, in front of Mbiza. And I took the picture with her. She can deny that, but we took the picture after she asked me for a picture. And she took the picture with her phone. And there was other people around us. Now, how can somebody sends me questions, and I'm angry about the questions, and I still take a picture with her, and I'm still laughing and making jokes with her? It can't be. Now they're saying Jermaine Prim is an honorable person. But Darlene complained about Jermaine Prim to me before she was at Parliament. If I'm not mistaken, I even think she opened a case against Jermaine Prim. Jermaine Prim is talking very bad things about Darlene also. And you saw tonight, ETV said there's different handwriting on these letters that apparently came from him. I saw something like that on E-News. But let me tell you why I started with this long story. When a person, there must be no minister, no parliamentarian that think he can just threaten women. Such a person does not belong in Parliament. Such a person does not belong as a minister. Any man that threatens women should not occupy a position in this country. If you go around threatening women, you should go to jail and go and rehabilitate and come back. So that's the last thing I can do in my life, not only because I'm not stupid, but I mean, they will be stupid to something, but it is wrong. So what we've done today when we met with our team, we have now, to show you how serious I am, we have now, tonight we are launching our statements, the whole transcript of the life to the Parliamentary Ethics Committee. And we are against Darlene. So the Ethics Committee will investigate. Did I threaten her? One of us must be lying. And if they say Darlene is lying, they must point out where she's lying. If they say I'm lying, they must point out where we're lying. So tonight at 10 o'clock, we're just going through they just wait for me to sign the papers. We're going to the Parliamentary Ethics Committee because a parliamentarian is not supposed to lie. You are an honorable member. So we would like, so tonight we're making our move. So they will call Darlene in, they will call me in, and they must show where have I threatened Darlene, because even we gave them the whole transcript. Because when I said I've got security 24/7, it was because my two securities, which will be giving statements to the lawyers, they said to me, oh, Marlon was also there when she took the picture outside the dome. They said to me, Minister, if these people say you do all this type of stuff, kill people there, sell drugs here, we are with you 24/7 as security, which means maybe we must also be involved or we must be blind. And I told the patriots their story. So when I said I've got security 24/7, I said even now I've got security outside. It had nothing to do with Darlene. It had all to do with a story which the transcript will show. En when I say die pad is lang, is soos ek sê die wiel draai. Môre gaan iemand vir haar ook blameer, wrongly blameer. So we have now decided, we got legal advice to say, what you must do, mate, take it. So tonight we are no longer going to listen to people and feel sorry for people. We are now taking this thing to Parliament. And I'm saying to all of you, if I'm the one threatening women, I have no business being a minister. Then I'm a disgrace. I mean, what type of arrogance is that? I've been given such a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to serve our people. Then I go around and threaten people. But I want to go deeper. Let me forget about Darlene. They're gonna call all the cameras tomorrow and try. And that is the thing I want to talk. You see, politicians, we abuse the court system as politicians. People are laying in jail and they can't get court dates because politicians are hogging every day. If the media in this country can go and see how many cases politicians has laid, and those cases go nowhere because they're doing it for the gram, for media attention, calling the media, Mr. Gayton McKenzie, we're opening a case against him. Come, media, come there. So I've got 24/7 protection. Even now, there is nothing to do. I can never threaten them. I've never done that, but I've got daughters and I've got female members that are following me in the party and my leadership. What type of person are they to follow a person that goes around and threatens women? In the same recording, I even said it's a wrong turn I started with PA woman, and then I go further. And then I go further and I say, no man should threaten a woman. Now, how psychotic do I have to be to say on a life, threatening a woman on the one hand, and the same life I said, no man must threaten a woman. So I just want to expose this truth We are now, tonight, the statements, I've read it. I just need to sign it. It's now going to Parliament. Parliament must say, and really, if I've threatened that woman, I must stand down. I don't know, will she stand down if it's proven that she is not telling the truth. It's fine. When she goes around, she can tell him and Mashaba and them all those things. But I can never do that. I can never. I've got daughters that look up to me. So let's take it to Parliament. Let's take it to the Ethics Committee. The Ethics Committee will then come and they will give a public judgment to say, did I threaten her? Because they manipulated the tape, so the recording, and not telling the full story. If you tell one story about I've got security, it gives the impression that you don't have security. So I needed to bring the Patriots up to speed that we will be launching a complaint tonight with the Ethics Committee, and let the ethical people, the people that went to school, let them investigate. Did I threaten her? Because, I'll be very ashamed if I can threaten a woman. To say the partner's lung, that is actually the least threatening thing to say. You see me, I give you over. That is basically, I'm giving you over to karma. That's what I'm saying. When I say the partner's lung, I'm saying I'm giving you over to karma. So tonight we'll be sending the papers, and so the truth must come out. I'm opening myself up to be investigated by the Ethics Committee, by the Ethics Committee of Parliament. So they will decide my fate, because I know I've never threatened her. I couldn't answer the media because I was busy with Live Golf. I never let people. So the Ethics Committee is going to look at every sentence I said that, and they will come out and they will say, no, you did threaten her. I said, why, where? And then they must show where I threatened her. No man should threaten a woman. No man. And I've been saying this all along on this life. And even on that same transcript, I'm saying the same thing. And I'm not going to accept an apology. Right. She needs to, if being found to be in breach of the parliamentary code, because to cast such aspersions on me that I go around as a minister that's responsible for social cohesion. But we know the character of the person we're dealing with here. I don't play that. The people gave us so much information. I said, no, that's not how I operate. I treat women with absolute respect. So I can't go around and threaten women. And I don't even allow men to threaten women. And women of PA can really testify to that. So just to show you, if I'm guilty, you think I'll put myself through the Ethics Committee of Parliament. Those people are fair. They don't open a case against me. One of the EFF opened, I think, 2 cases against me. And they had to answer questions. They don't play politics there. So let's wait for the. So it also is a trick that I've seen counsellors and people make, oh, my life is in danger so that they can get protection. I've seen that trick many times. People want to kill me so that they can also be, thing. And I've particularly seen it when people just love to live. The very same Darlene was in Pretoria with the commission. And there was an argument where they talked about accommodation. I'm thinking, wat jy bly dan in die Joburg. Pretoria is net Jume Hoek. But that's a choice. Each his own. But I needed just to tell patriots, particularly women, that I will never do that. Will never threaten a woman here. Uh, I wanted to be clear, and that's why today I am tonight 10 o'clock. The lawyers were just waiting for me to sign it so that they can send it. Charles has done very good work on the whole document. And women feel safe in the PA. And if you're going to use something as serious as that to score political points, is wrong. It speaks about your character. Women are really under siege in this country, and we should not have ministers threatening women. But you see, the media is never on my side. So yeah, they have the narrative, but I don't care about that. I care about the people I'm speaking to here. All right, then I want to come to the next point. Let me tell you why Mashaba is jumping on everything of me. I tell you, this is a true story I'm telling you. So myself, Kenny Kunene, Mashaba, and Michael Bowman, we had a meeting, I think it was a week or so before the election, or 2 weeks before the election. I can't remember the date. And I'm telling Max the story. So we had a meeting to say how we're going to work together after the election. So Mashaba then said, let's meet at my house, at his house. So I've never been to his house. He sends me a location pin. I rock up there. My security takes me there. We get there to his house. We're sitting, the four of us. His lovely wife is coming. She introduces herself. She greets us. And she left us to talk as men there. Spoke very friendly. We had very good relationship, conversation. And then it's now the four of us. This is a true story I'm telling you. So we speak about the election. Then Mashaba says something. Mashaba says, all right, this is our plan. We will look after you small parties. So first I thought he's joking, calling the PA a small party. But I saw this man is serious as he's talking. How big ActionSA is going to get and how small a party, how small party PA is. Because they got more than us, I think, in 2021. Yes, they did get more than us. So a week and a half or 2 weeks after that, the election comes out and PA bliksem them hard. The next moment, Mashaba is just gone for gone. So he's heard the fact that PA is a far bigger party. This man looked me in the eye and he called us a small party. So he's heard that PA is a bigger party. We got double the amount of, nearly double the amount of members of parliament that they have. We are in places that they can only hope to be. But I tell you, when he said we're a small party, I thought he's joking. But when I look at his face, this man is serious. So, ego, I don't have an ego because I believe in the candle story. What is the candle story? You know, there was a boy at our school, we were at high school. He's from Joburg. What was his name? Cliffy. That boy, all the girls wanted Cliffy. Cliffy had like a pushback hairstyle. He was wearing Bostonians while we were wearing Bata school shoes. Yes, that boy was so neat. White shirt every day. He speaks well. He was from Joburg. And we were very jealous of him, including myself. And I remember one teacher called me and said to me, why are you so speaking always so rough with Cliffy? I said, I don't like him. And she told me the candle story. She said, it's fine if you don't like him. But let me tell you the candle story. And that story has never left me. She says, like, every candle, no matter what happens, when you light a candle, it has no bearing on the candle next door. Every candle, if you blow out the candle next to you, it doesn't make your flame bigger. When the candle was made, they knew exactly how big the flame is going to be. They knew exactly how long the flame is going to be, how long the candle is going to last. So every candle has its own race. So I want to say to patriots, that had such a profound impact on me that if I light your candle, it takes nothing from me. It doesn't make my lifespan shorter. But you don't go ahead by blowing out people's candles. And that is what these people think politically. That you're going ahead by blowing out people's candles. We are the fastest growing political party in the country. We are the fastest growing political party in the country. Let me tell you something. There was a time when when PA couldn't win a by-election without Gayton McKenzie. That's the truth. There's a time when I had to be there for PA to win a by-election. That time is long past. Die mense wen by-elections sonder Gayton McKenzie. In fact, you know, the Secretary General, which is the next person I want to talk about, Chanel and Mary doesn't want me at by-elections. Let me tell you the truth. They now allow me only to be at the church services and at Maloop. The reason why they don't want me at by-elections is because they say people take pictures, people are following me. The patriots don't want to do door-to-door because they like going where press is going. And they said, ek is net in die pattern. So it makes me proud that I don't need to light your candle anymore. In fact, these days when I'm down, when you are the ones lighting my candle. Now, and I'm speaking to patriots tonight, so you will not understand if you're not a patriot. You the ones lighting my candle. When I'm down, people, you know, let me rather say it, but patriots will say stuff that just makes you laugh. Like, you can be how you can be how done. So my name has become currency for patriots. Now, just before I come to the Secretary General, I want to add something else. Some of these people, I've seen these people, they in, what is this place called? Mossel Bay. There was a guy that was a counselor in the PA. He became so sick. I then had church services for him. I prayed for him to be fine. I went to him and said, man, you can't work anymore, but I'll take your wife so that you guys don't lose the income. Both him and his wife are gone at the PA, and he's got lots of things to say about the PA. So then he did the honorable thing. He competed against Dalzan. Hy man het 42 votes gekry. Ek weet nie hoeveel die Dalzan en Swati en Carlo goed hulle gekry nie. But every day you just see these people still talk about the PA. So they make me think of my friend. So my friend comes to me, he's like, hey, Chi, I'm going to ask my girl. I heard she was there at the club. There was a club called Mingles. I said, Mingles? Yeah, it was Mingles. He says, no, it was in Joburg. It wasn't in Bloem. The club was called Moloko. He said, gee, I'm going to ask her if she was at Moloko. And if she can lie, I'm leaving her. I said, don't you think you're just in a hurry to, you love her? He says, no. No, she can go to hell. Brah, she can go to hell. Let's go. Hey, I'm going. I want to see this movie. We get there. He says, girl, I got a question to ask you. She says, not check your tone. check your tone. And she says, en meneer hier inkom nie, wat soek die dommetjie hier? Ek kyk wie die dommetjie is ek. She says, I want to talk to my man, go out. I say, no, bra, but I go out. He says, bra, go out, I want to deal with her, go out. Here, ek gaan uit. I'm going to sit there, open the fridge there in the kitchen, get myself something to drink and eat there while they are fighting. But I just hear this girl goes, my friend did go like, this girl is the one's voice that's how loud. My friend's voice is soft. I just heard him, so I go close and he's like, please don't leave me. I'm thinking like, hey, who did number dan nog gechange? I say, please don't leave me. Please. Ek later, but I can't lekker hoor man. I can't hear that. I hear him say, please don't leave me. Ek think, no man, it can't be. She's like, I'm just leave, just leave right now. I am, and she speaks like, you know, the telenovas. I am telling you, just leave right. Oh yeah. Ek sê, wat gaat nou aan? My broer, hy maak die man die dier op my oor het nog. Hy sê, herre, jou dom ding, kom luister. Hy sê, wie is die dom ding? Sy roep nie ook een dom ding van die meisie, want sy roep nie dom ding. Hy word toe uitgesit. Hy sê, nee, ek sê, my broer, jy lyk my jy het gesoebat. It seems like you're forcing that girl. He says, nee man. It was just my strategy. Because she has my money, bruh. But she gave me my money back. Die man haal so stak uit. Ek sê, hey, good strategy. Ek sê, maar ek is nog honger, man. Ek is koop kos. Ja, because ek ken die man het nog een crew en ons kan gaan eat. Now we go and eat. There was a place called Fontana in Hillbrow. They used to make the best chickens. We go to Fontana. Ek sê, hey, my broer, your strategy was gevaarlik. You just got your money. Yeah, no, let her go. So we go to Fontana. Yes, we're sitting at Fontana. So this guy has never eaten at Fontana. So I used to stay at a place there called Meriston. There was a hotel there called Meriston next to the Fontana. So he has never tasted the chicken. He's like, yo, die chicken move my bro. Ek sê, kry ons nog ene man. Hey, we eat. Friday, man phone me, die was bedonderig. Die man phone me. I'm going somewhere, you better listen. So the guy calls me. He says, gee. Ek sê, what kind? Maar second. Nog hy his phone. Ek sê, sorry, excuse me. My broer, ek lus weer die chicken, man. It's now Friday evening. Ek sê, ja, my broer, man, ons gaat. Hy sê, then we can go to a club, man. Ek sê, ja, Mali was a 24-hour for dada. You're right, yeah. Ek sê, ja, ons gaan so a club toe. Hey, we go to Fontana. Maar ek sê, die man is die hongerie, man. Ek eet die hele chicken, this guy is not hungry. Ek sê, this guy made me come to Fontana. What kind? Kom as die man nou nie eet lusie. Ek sê, let's go to the club. We get to the club. Hey, the music rip. There was a club called Resmetes. We started at Resmetes. What was this guy's name? I'll tell you now. DJ Oskido was still selling Ford Roll outside there, Ford rolling keys. Before he became a DJ, he was selling outside there. That one is an old businessman. Very smart guy. And the music played nicely. Next moment, ek sien die man scan die hele klap. Nee man, ek like die klapie. Kos gooi. Ek sê, gooi. My bro, kyk die kinders hier, is lekker. I say, let's go to another one. Hey, we go to another club. Just as I start to enjoy and making friends there, lekker friends gemaak. Nee man, I don't want this club man, let's move. No, my rand is laag. I don't have money. Maar die man is nog sterk. Van hy repossess wat hy my van gesê het. Go to next club. Not even 20 minutes. Nah, man, go to next club. I kid you not, within 3 hours, I'm sure we visited like 4 or 5 clubs. I'm like, nee man. Hey, ons het al die hele clubs geloop, ons kom terug. Daar was 'n club called Bel Air in Pirax. Bel Air. Hier ons is hier af Bel Air toe. Die man, ons gaan in clubs. Daar was hy sê man, hey, ek dink ons moet ons gaan ons 777 toe. It was called 777 in Soweto. 777. But we've been, I'm sure now it's in club number 12. Ons is moeg gery. Hey man sê, nee, ons gaan maar huis toe, man. Ek sê, but I just want to get my jacket from that girl. Let's go get it. Ek sê, let's go. So, we go and get the jacket. Nou, ek wil nie weer dommetjie genoem word, so ek sta maar op die pad. Die man is daar oor die fence. Kyk. Ek sê, maar ons gaan weer klap toe. Ja, ek weet nie om die geld, dit is 'n ander gemors hoor. Ek het niks, ek word net gevat soos 'n blaar in die wind in. So hy steek uit. Ek kom hier oggend huis toe. Moeg, my bene is seer soos 'n man wat 'n marathon hardloop die hele nag. Ek vang eerste in die oggend in. Die man het die girl gesoek. Die man het nie gegaan vir nice time nie. Die man se obsessie. He didn't go for nice time. He didn't go for Fontana hoender. Ek het die hele hoender geslat alleen, man alleen. He was looking for that girl. There are some of you that's like that. You're still looking for PA and what PA does. PA, sy die PA gelos, maar sy gaan nog van plek tot plek en life tot life en post tot post. Sy gaat soek vir 'n storie. Sy het nie 'n liewe sonder die PA nie. You are like my friend. You are obsessed with a PA. You check this one's post. This one is unhappy. This one is dead. You know, I have never in my life said to any person that came over, they are not going, then I lie to them about deployment. But then they check this person, like with Teresa in George. The D is now writing Teresa is going nowhere. Teresa gets paid by the party. Let's start right there. Let's start right there, number one. Right there. Number two, Teresa was told by the Secretary General she's going in May. Nothing has changed. Who's julle betrokke by die PA se business? I was saying that, you know, what was his name? They saying, what's his name? What is this club's name? Resmates. Ek het van Resmates afgeloop tot op Bel Air. Die ou soek die girl. So julle soek vir PA. Jy dan vir ons gelos, ons het nie veel weggezag nie. Jou liefde is so sterk vir die patriotic alliance that you can't move on. Is te lekker by die PA. Waar brand die ding by die PA? Waar rig die ding by die PA? Waar is dit lekker by die PA? Waar is ons gesellig by die PA? Waar joke ons by die PA? Waar werk ons by die PA? Nou vra hulle vir my, waar Jocelyn? Ek het dan bygedra dat die 3 mense in die tronk is. Wat het jy bygedra? We contributed to the 3 people being in jail. What did you contribute? Then they come and say, my sister is part of the foundation. Let me start right there. I want to start with Ashley Ricks, my sister Sharon McKenzie, and Chanel Stevens. Daai is my sister. Daai is my Gazi, is my sister. Ek is haar broer. Gaan maak ook vir jou foundation oop. En moenie my sister raap sit op jou foundation nie, want op die foundation wat ek begin het, sit ek my sister op because she's got integrity. She's educated. She loves children. Sharon could have gone to any job at our mines, at our hotels, at our businesses, any job, at our publishing company. She could have gone for anything. She can go and work at Siwelele. She refused. She wants to work with children. That girl loves kids. Sharon's got 2, 3, 4, I don't even know how many degrees. She could have gone in corporate world, but she refused. She remained at Haida Premier. So if you want to attack me, that's fine, but leave my sister. Yellow film on it. Then you all sent me messages. Ashley Ricks was involved in. If Ashley Ricks killed 20 people, I wouldn't care. I'll be happy that he's changed his life. No, you can't have Ashley Ricks there. He's got a... As Here, dit wys hoe die Here, die bloed. Ashley Ricks con people. We also took people's money, but look where I am. Ashley Ricks is one smart guy. I don't care if you tell me Ashley Ricks has killed 10 people there, as long as he's given his heart to the Lord and he's changed. It's not for me. It's not for me to judge him. My life is about changing people. En ek gee die Here alle eer. Ek weet nie wat soek julle in die kerk met die vuile harte nie. Julle moet tavern toe gaan, nie kerk toe gaan nie. Daar word hulle mense gaan beklei in die taverne. Because as jy kerk loop, dan sal jy weet die Here vergewe jou 70 maal 7 maal. So I want to warn Ashley Ricks tonight. Stop defending yourself. With me, I've seen your intellect, I've seen your heart. Ek is saam met jou waya. Ek staan nie terug as ek kom by patriotic. You see, Basil is now being accused. It is my job to make sure if Basil is guilty, which we don't know. If Basil is guilty, I must make sure he goes to jail. He comes out. I will wait for Basil outside jail and I will help rehabilitate him. If he's not guilty, he must continue working. But ek judge mense nie, man. Most of the people that work for me, that sells my books every day, that works at a mine, some of them are hardcore murderers. But now they have a purpose. They have a job. Julle lyk mense in die asdromme van mense se lewenskrap. Vanaand wil ek 'n boodskap uitstuur. If you are being judged for something in your past, come to the Patriotic Alliance. Van ons vat die woord van die Here seriously, where God says, I will forgive you. People will embed. You know, I got a message now from somebody that works in media. I don't know. I was on the road coming back from Steinkopf. I was driving from Steinkopf. Somebody sent me a message now like, oh my word, in the history of our channel. Somebody just said to me, we've never seen, it says I'm watching in the history of media. I've never seen somebody wasting the time of an interview like Kurt. I didn't watch the interview, but I'm telling you, somebody sent a message to me like, yo, this man was talking about the PA. He said nothing. It was embarrassing to watch. They said it was embarrassing to watch. They said, we watched this man on TV now. It was embarrassing. He came there to tell us that he can't confirm or lie about, he can't confirm. And no matter what you think, I just think that the truth is boring sometimes. He was just telling the truth to say he doesn't know is it the truth or whatever. So at least pick up to him. He didn't go and lie with my name because we were waiting for him. And big up to him. I don't fight people. I don't want to, I tell you something. You know, you can say, what about Fadil Adams? Oh, that guy, he's got integrity. I see achteraf, hoor. Fadil. Patricia de Lille, is die achteraf. That's all what I can say at the point. I give anybody that has done something wrong, I give them a chance in my businesses. I help people because Here het my diep uitgehaal, mense. Woe! Ek is diep uitgehaal. I forgive people, I give people a chance. You know, when Bruce was arrested, everybody says, don't go there, ek sê, Bruce Nimmerhout, wat my woord gevat het, en saam met my door gedoen het. Vandag as Bruce gesê word, hy is die #1 terrorist, I must turn my back on Bruce. My maat die slang groot gemaak, ek julle vandag vertel. Ek staan met my mense. Ek wil hê julle moet dit ken. People come to me and they've done wrong. They're like, Pres, ek het my vrou aangerand. I'll be like, what? Pres, ek het dit gedoen. Ek sê, kom, laat ons gaan polisiestasie toe. You know, one of our patriots was sleeping with young kids in Uitenhage. Marlon Daniels showed me the evidence. I said, Marlon, as jy gegaan het polisiestasie toe. That guy is in jail today. But when he walks out of jail, I'm going to pray over him, take him to church after 20 years, if I'm still alive, and try to assist him. Because ek weet wat die Here sê. Hy sê, judgment belongs to me, man. Julle kan my maar judge. Maar ek het vriende wat moordenaars is. Wat hulle het hulle harte over die Here gegee. If God accepts them, who am I? Being a Christian is not easy, man. So ek gaan nie meer rug draai en sê, nee, bezel dus, en wat ek gaan nooit meer rug op my draai nie. Maar as hy guilty is, gaan ek vir my help. Wat solang, daar is nie 'n case number, ons wag vir die case number. So I want to say to you, I know talent when I see one. You know, I look at Theo Doyle. Theo had so much respect for me all the time, and I would do door to door, and Theo Doyle would just come from work immediately. And I remember Theo Doyle, mother's milk. So one day Theo Doyle would come from work and he'll do door to door with me. And then one day Theo, he was off, man. I could see him, but he still worked. So I said, come out with it. He says, what? I said, come out with it. What did you? He says, hey, Pres, you know, I love the person, my pastor, but my pastor said I must stay away from you. I said, Theo, you had, I said, Theo, you have to make a choice. He says, I'm not leaving the PA. Do you know, so I said to Theo had a job at the bank. I said, Theo, I need you to resign tomorrow. He respects me so much. And he said, yes, Pres. He didn't ask me, what am I going to do? He didn't ask me, what am I going to do? Why must I resign? He trusted me. He resigned. Today, Theo is one of the future big leaders of this party. And then 3 years after we had that conversation, Theo came to me. I don't know if you still remember. He just cut his kop like, ek sê, wat is it? Hy sê, Pres, ek het al so foto's gesien met diezelfde man wat gesê het, ek moet wegblijf van jou af. I saw pictures with him, was you. Ek sê, Theo, some people don't warn you to get out of the way. They don't warn you so that you can't get hurt. They warn you to get out of their way. because they want to come in. Baie meisies wat al advice gevra het, wat ek groot word, dat ek so 16 jaar was, 15, 16, 17, van lost my girlfriend my, dan sê ek, oh baby, what did I do? Now, even my friend Rihanna told me, you're not right. Ach, nie 3 weke dan jol ek en Rihanna nou. En jol ek en Rihanna nou. Die mense wat hulle so advies gee om hulle manne te los, hulle wil jou man hê en dan wil jy jou man los vir 'n foutjie. Sy soek jou man. Ek wil vir julle sê, to be a Christian is not an easy thing. You gotta forgive people. You gotta build people. Thomas Bock asked me, when do you think the new t-shirts? Only in April. It's only coming end of April. End of April. So you must just give people a chance. Anybody that left the PH, jy kan maar terugkom. Jy's welkom. Yes, Bakang and Terry and them, I pissed them off. And Charles and Eugene and them. Eugene is the one, I think he's made peace with it. How I forgive people to come back. Divan and them, that maak vir hulle naar. I'll be like, nee, Divan. I'm not perfect. Let's give this person a chance. So what I want to say to you tonight, jy is toch maar lief vir die PA, kom maar nou huis toe man, hulle is op onze lives, hulle praat van onze mense, and you must always watch, a person that believes any bad story about you is not your friend. When I removed the DP, I said, even, I know the DP is innocent, but I have to be fair. I'm not going to make people pay for the rest of their lives because they made one mistake. So kom julle terug huis toe. You know, kom julle terug huis toe. Kom julle huis toe. Ek sal vir julle aanvaar. This party is the Sy gaat nie die PA stoppie man. Ek sien iemand skryf, oh, the house of cards of the PA is falling. Ek dink, so dom ding, wat praat sy? TPA is the fastest growing political party, let me tell you. And you know this thing where you guys, sometimes I look at you like, Gaten is happy, he's a minister, whatever. You know that in the PA, there's people that wants me not to be a minister anymore. They want me to come and work for the party. I'm just doing this thing because I managed to serve our people on a greater scale. So my sister, leave the newspapers was so scary for my sister. Then I want to come to Chanel. Let me tell you something. Chanel's father was a gangster. I was a gangster. One day, they wanted to kill me. They had a hit out on me. And I had to be at the hotel in Sea Point at 9 a.m. Chanel's father then came and he said, hey, don't go to that meeting 9 a.m. tomorrow. This is the plan. I spoke about this at his funeral. And I was on my way to that meeting the next day. He says, don't go there, they want to kill you. They've been paid by, we know who paid them, but yeah, we're not about that. And many years ago. And I didn't go. But I sent my friends to go check what's happening there. And they saw the people coming. There was 2 golfies. No, a Yaris and a Golf. I ordered one. I was even laughing. My friends made jokes like, yeah, a man with a Golf 1 will you come skit. And he saved my life. And I'd go in to go thank him and I asked him, Red, what can I do for you? He says, one day when the Lord calls me, when I can't take opgaan, maak seker sy kyk agter my familie. I've never turned my back on their family. But you see, I want to tell you about Chanel. Chanel went to school. Chanel got an education. Chanel got a degree. Chanel got a teacher's post Why should you still call her the child of a bendebaas? Do you call white people the son of people that did apartheid? You don't do that. It's true. If there's a policeman, there was an apartheid policeman that killed black people, you don't call his daughter the child of a policeman. Why should you do that to colored people? Chanel has gone to school. Why must she carry that stigma of the decisions of my daughter? Because the same things are going to happen to my daughters. You know, my daughter was told at school, she has a Muslim friend. My youngest daughter is a Muslim friend, and she came home one day, yesterday, it broke me. She said, Daddy, my friend said, her father said, I can't play with her anymore because of Israel. What is that, Daddy? I had to explain to her. To say, Princess, this is what's happening here. And she's like, okay, I'm not going to play with it anymore. I said, that's my goal. But why must our daughters carry the stigma, or our children? Imagine you say a person that is set on boards, multi-million rand boards, and Ella is set on 3 or 4 boards. They say she shouldn't be on the... Why are you so obsessed with the Jocelyn Smith board, foundation? So ons, whenever you say, I don't give a flying fish about you guys and your opinions. There is something that judge people. We have the best Secretary General of all political parties, let me tell you. Doesn't love the limelight. She works damn hard for this party. She didn't start at the top. She started at the farms. That was the first assignment. She started at the farms and she would work there. So imagine you as your children that you are teaching, they see that we are being taught by a bendebaas kind. Hulle is vuil. Julle wat so goed is geskryf. So I want to say to you that we don't care about you. Gloves are off as from today on. Here in the PA, you know, I was taking a picture with Ratika the other day, and she was wearing a Palestine, Free Palestine thing. And one of the parliamentarians of MK came to me. He says, I saw you and Radhika, that lady was here, you took a picture. You guys, I said, in PA, you can be Free Palestine, you can be Israel. Those are not the things that brought us together. And those are not the things that gonna separate us. Those are not things that brought us together. We were brought back together here by the suffering of our people. So let hulle talk. The newspapers, I get like, Stacey can confirm, I think I get like 20 questions every day from the media. I get like 20 questions every day from the media. You know, I once went with Mary. I want to show you what is leadership. I went to go sign up these people, not knowing. So Mary sits in this meeting with me. Yeah. But she's quiet. And then, but I see, ek is mos ook 'n ander man. Ek sien Mary en die man, hulle sny mekaar die hele tyd. Ek dink Mary is verlief en die man is verlief op Mary. Ek is klaar naar. Ek dink ons het die mense kom opstaan. Ons het hier gekom vir Cupid goed te sien. When we were done, so the guy says, so you can I join the PA? Mary, so I say yes, but die man kyk vir Mary, ek dink, Here vat toch die wiel hier, laat ek maar nou, hulle moet sommer hier laat trouwen, sommer nou hier trouwen, ek moet vir hulle bed bring, en sommer 'n familie begin net daar, ek is klaar naar. Hier klim ek en ek sê, nee, maar wat sê Mary? Ek sê, Mary praat, Mary sê, nee, sy is welkom. Sy is welkom. Hier klim Mary in die kar. He says, if my prayers, can I tell you something? I said, yes, leader. She said, that person killed my brother. Sure. Hij het my geslat, hoor. Hij het my geslat. That Mary is willing to accommodate somebody in the Patriotic Alliance that killed her brother. So I want to say to all of you, there's things to say about us. Stop this thing where you send messages to me as gloves off. As gloves off. Jy maak jou mond oop by die PA, ons deal met jou. Ek kom ook deal met julle. En as ek sê deal, ek sê legally en ek gaan wat jy sê, gaat jy kry. Ons gaat niemand met violence threaten. We're not a violent party. We are past gangsterism and those funny things. We are past those things. We are a family here. We've built something. Van julle kan nie, I was telling, who was I telling the story to? Oh, I was telling my protectors who were sitting in Springbok. And I said to them, hey guys, we're having breakfast there, this hotel is Springbok. And there's people working there, keep on passing, and they didn't know how to ask me for a picture. There was a man from Williston, a white man, he came, he says, can I have a picture of Baizaye? I laugh so loud, eh? He says, can I have a picture of Baizaye? Ek sê, Baiza niks. Then we took the picture. So I'm telling the story, I said, you know, one day in jail, the guys were going to the soccer, and I was there with this grootman there, one of the grootmans that we respect. So I'm playing Sagte Latte van Metro FM, Sagte Latte. And then I see the man just walk out of the cell. But only me and him in the cell. And my friends meet him outside. So he's crying. And they're like, what's wrong, grootman? He says, it's Mackenzie. Hey, die man ruk soos 'n stuk in 'n Toyota. How? Die ouens sê, ouchie. Wat het die timer gemaak? Ek sê my broer, niksie. Ek sê my broer, wat het ek toe gemaak? Ek sê, maar ek het die man niks gemaak, jy ouens. Hulle sê, maar wat het Jijo gemaakt? Sê ons. Hy sê, die man speel die nommer hier so. Laaf TKO. Something of TP. Hy van, laaf TKO. Ek sê, ja, as ons met die nommer gespeel, wat is verkeerd met die nommer? Ja, wat jy weet. In 1979, or whatever year. Moet jy het my geloos, die tyd, jy weet nie wat ons song. Ek sê, hier, ek was 'n baby die tyd. Hoe weet ek wat 'n song het hulle gelijk? As jy weer gerasper, ons het allemaal die rasper songs, ne? Hoe weet ek wat 'n rasper song? So, imagine, ons is al in die 1996 when that happened. This man still remember 20 years. So, sy gaat nog vir P remember, man. Bly maar net. Jy kom maar terug P toe. And then, you know, excuse me, a scandal is broken out now where donors were paying the salaries of DA leaders, including Helen Zille. The donors give them extra money on top of their salary. Was het weer ekke? Oh, dat was het weer corruption. Hulle kry dan geld by hulle donors and stuff like that. Then I want to say, there's another thing hier wat kop uitdruk. Mense vra mense geld in die naam van die PA. Let me make that announcement tonight. Anybody except NCA Leach that asks you money in the name of the PA is a liar. I want to say to you, when somebody says they will give the people, meet me now, we give the PA money. You give the PA money. Do you know we have to report the money you're giving us? Moenie met die PA se naam loop en geld vra by die mense nie. We are not that type of a party. Stop, go and take money for your girlfriend in the name of the PA. If you want to raise money, it has to go through the Treasurer General of the party and their leech. I need to say that. Then I want to give you a political lesson here tonight. And you must never forget. Earlier I spoke to Akang about it, so I just want to show you something. I made the note where so have you seen these people? They love my name. Once I can mention their names, then they go crazy. Maar los net my naam uit jou bek uit. Dat ek met jou naam uit my bek uit hou. These people that talk about me all the time, if I can say one thing about them, dan wil hulle mind verloor. Wie dink jy is jy wat ek nie van julle kan praat, maar julle praat die hele dag van my. Julle praat die hele dag van Gator, as Gator iets sê, dan raak hulle mal. Sien jy hoe voel het? Ek kom nog praat van julle. 52 votes. Ja, ek sal die politiek los as ek moet. Nou, ek so sleg gepraat het. Van mense. Praat van Gator in die hele election, dan kom jy met die 52 votes. And guys, politically I have to tell you, julle is Gator mal. But politically, I have to tell you something else. Being a minister for me is not a life and death matter. I'm not dependent on this job to survive in life. For me, this is a job of love. It's a labor of love. The media is allemaal op onze lives. Ek wonder wat die headline kom hulle môre slat. I must just say something. Tell me, is that right? How can a newspaper apologize like 5 times within a space, I think, of 18 months? Is that even ethical? How do you get it wrong so many times? So report and city press gooders, don't even try to call me. IOL. Every story I do, you take back to the issue of the jazz festival of Iqbal survey. Because I don't want to fund it. Now, everything I do you want war? Do you want war of words? Because we can also write. You write about me, you declare war of words against me, but when I don't write back. But every time you write, it's like, Mackenzie, the festivals. No, you're not going to threaten me to fund festivals for 30 years. I'm not going to do that. Now you attack me every day. You've got war with your words. We can also have a war of words. We know how to write. Do not use your newspapers to fight me. Because we can fight back legally. We can fight back with war. You know, every time I talk about fighting and war, then it means violence. I'm not that type of a guy. That's my past. Hoor, aan Bredeverlei het PMC nogal 12 votes gekry, sê iemand. Maar they attacked me using different channels. I see them. So I want to make it clear, we fight with nobody, we're peaceful people, we're not violent people, and stuff like that. So to everybody here, when I say I don't want to talk to the media, can you see why? Every media person listening here, is it right where one newspaper has to apologize to me 5 to 6 times? They say that I said I hired a detective. I've never said that. Just go listen to the live. I even called that gentleman. I didn't even mention somebody's name. How did you know who I was talking about? I never mentioned somebody's name. The next day, News 24 says, Yeah, you have. I told that manager of report, you're a nice guy. Don't ask me questions. I'm done with your newspaper. You don't need me to write, and you don't need me. Your business is flourishing without me. The only reason why they're taking us like that is because the PA is winning wars. Julle is die oorsaak wat die mense my so take. And you know this, sometimes people say, they'll make a long post, I'm resigning from the PA. Then you go on the end of the post and there's 4 people. I'm like, yeah, that's your whole value. Mense ken nie vir jou nie. Jou currency was PA. Nou dink jy's gevaarlik. They twist my words all the time. All I'm trying to do, you know, they write about Live Golf. You know how hard is it for them? They don't even mention me. And I want to say thank you to my staff because I pushed you guys to the limit, with Live Golf. But it was a huge success. Thank you. So to all of you, you know, to all of you, you must understand this for us is very important. You know, somebody showed me a picture of Tiffany's daughter going to school today with a PA t-shirt, refusing to take it off. That you can see that our children are even, my daughter is now so happy because she got permission, she can now do door to door. My daughter Chloe, we said, no, wait, you need to first prove yourself that you are serious about this thing. They want a dog today and tomorrow they want a dog again. They want this, so I said, if you have to think. My other daughter says, hey, I just think I will put this family's name into disrepute because I will say stuff on I feel like saying stuff to some of the people that talk about you. I said, no, you stay at home, it's fine. But my daughter is going to come here and she's going to do door to door. She's going to walk. She's going to sit at the tables during election time. She's going to write down things. She's not going to come here and then you hear this person, first year, this person is now a leader. It doesn't work like that here. Sy gaat vir haar vrek loop vir jare voor sy kan iets as by die party. Because sy kom kry ander mense loop hulle vrek. You see, wat noem jy dit? You see favoritism. So I just needed to tell all of you, if you want attention, you have to talk about Gayton McKenzie. If you want any attention, just say Gayton McKenzie. You'll get attention. That thing, they go tomorrow, open a case against me, that's fine. The truth will come out very quickly from the parliament, from the ethics committee. You know what I like about people opening cases? My advocates will be there. And they will ask questions. And when they ask questions, we will be there with our lives. People are making themselves, people use them. As die hele dag kyken, werk hulle nie. I was talking to somebody at the golf. He says to me, can my son take a picture with you? I said, yeah, sure. He's like, are you sure? You know who I am? I'm like, no. He said, I nearly said his name. He says, I'm this. I said, yeah, what are you? No, I'm part of the strategy of the DA. I said, oh no, that's why you got blue, but he's got a blue golfing shirt. So I've made jokes about it. Ek sê, jy moet PA toe kom. He says, I will never leave the DA. I love the DA. I said, no, that's good for you. So I take the picture with his son. He's like, no, we love the DA. Even those, you guys, I said, but we're beating the DA. He says, yeah, you beat us because we had some stupids there, the by-elections, making songs. He's talking about these color guys that run there making songs. And he says, they didn't concentrate on the people, they concentrate on you. We told them now not to go to by-elections. So ek het gewonder, waar is die mense op die by-elections? Toe hoor ons nog gister, die mense was Sondag, ja, gister Sondag, ja. Die mense was gebeen van die by-elections af. Hulle moet nie so toe gaan, die mense is nar vir hulle werkie, hulle loop net op en af. Die mense of jou gebruik en of jou uitspoeg. I don't need acknowledgement for Live Golf because the people on the ground, ask Amelia. Amelia got tired of recording. They couldn't walk with me. How people were appreciative of the fact that we brought Love Golf here. And there's many big things that are coming this year still. So I just needed to tell all of you, my advice to you tonight politically, and this is what I want to talk to you about. It's silly season. It's silly season. People will write everything about you. People will write stuff about you. You know, the Jermaine Prim issue came up last election. It was at that show with Heidi Chokos show. She had Jermaine's mom there. Before every election, Jermaine is coming up. Before every election, they must leak this voice message. Before every election, Gaten this and Gaten that. One newspaper, one thing has asked us, will we go again for the second time for Helen Ziller for a debate? We said yes. We're waiting now. We want to see how they're going to change because we want to know what this money they got. So patriots, please, prepare yourself for your thing. And there's some of you I need to warn you. Stop making yourself gods of people and say to people, they can't work there or they can't work there. People can work wherever they want to work. Then we've got some people that's going with us to Durban. We'll give you the Durban date. You're going to love who the people are that's going to Durban. You're just going to love it. We'll give you the date of Durban. We have wanted to announce them tonight, but we now got a better strategy. So we've got people that's going to Durban. Just know that this is your party. Prepare. Prepare for the election coming. It's silly season. You're going to read the worst part of me. You're going to read that my girlfriend is a buffalo. Or my girlfriend is a crocodile. I'm dating a crocodile. I'm dating this. Kaiten is doing that. Kaiten is doing that. Hulle is obsessed met my. Ek is hier op die poster nie. Ek is hier op die poster nie. I'm just helping. So people stop fighting each other and having agendas with each other. Let's just work together. Let's just build a party. Ek sien vir julle in die Hoorn. I'm so excited for Oudtshoorn. Hulle is naar vir Live Golf. Hulle is naar. So politically, I want you to know, it's silly season. Hulle is naar. Hulle is naar vir Live Golf. You know what happened at Live Golf? I was even banned to walk around the people because I was disturbing the golf. Do you know that we are nearly sold out for next year? We are nearly sold out for next year. We open at 11 o'clock on Sunday. We nearly sold out for next year. Maar so pad Durban toe in Salesteert Durban is die enetjie hoor. It's like there's no other ministers. It's Gaten every day. Christians and whatever. Gaten. So ek gaan nou maar dinge so toe, ek weet ook die mense as hulle weer daai woord wen dan sê ek weer moeilikheid in. Moeilikheid. So I just want to say to all of you, thank you very much for who you are in my life. Know that our campaign is going to kick off. We've got a venue already. I'm so excited. But the SG will announce those things. It's not my job. She will announce those things. And let's just, for me, I don't care if I've messed up in the media rights. But just write the truth, man. Don't, jy is allemaal so bang vir Helen Zille. Here, die media, die vrou, sy vat die nonsens. Die media is vrek bang vir Helen, hoor. Wat is die meiskind se naam, ne? Anele. Anele was the only one that confronted Helen. She wasn't ready for Anele. Die rest, hulle is vrek bang vir Helen. Vrek bang vir Helen. So ek is nie bang vir Helen nie, hoor. Hy sê met ouwe thuis toe gaan. She says, I'm a mafia. She goes on the thing. Yes, sis, jy moet jou man gaan kyk. You must look after your husband. And stop calling people mate. Go be a good wife and look after your husband. Don't go and tell people I'm a mafia on that stage of that guy, Mark Shem. He's also like a groupie of Helen Zille. Gaan kyk achter jou man en los. Jou man het jou nodig. Los om van my te praat. Wat is ek en whatever. Do not test us, Helen. You guys are not as clean as you want people to believe. Come for the debate. You say you want Kenny in the debate. Kenny's ready. Kenny's waiting for you. Come, you can ask him all these things, allegations you make about him. You can ask him in the debate. Anele was the only journalist that confronted Helen Zille. The other ones, they go like, it's like the front of the hostel matron when they see Helen Zille. Julle kan praat van my sister wat nou die ding is. Kom praat nie van Helen Zille se man, was 'n man. Julle is bang. Julle lyk vir ander mense se families praat. Maar ander mense se families is hands off. Moet die vir ons mal makkie. So, I want to say to Patriots, môre aand het ons 'n gevaarlike life. Baie lives nou in die PA. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. May God bless you. Ach, ek gaan nie van die man praat. You see, man, somebody says I must talk to mense hier kan hulle wel vir Julian serious vat. Dis mos nie maar jy kan serious vat hy nie, man. Ons sal meet by die stembox. Ons gaat meet by die stembox. Baie van die mense, there's Oudtshoorn, and I hear the DA is not part. Now tomorrow we're fighting with the DA, ICOSA, and the ANC. Ons fight met allerlei mense, die DA staan nou achter ICOSA. The DA is no, why is the DA scared in Oudtshoorn? Why didn't you register a candidate in Oudtshoorn? En julle wat so gate and why didn't you register a candidate in Oudtshoorn? Why? Why didn't the DA register a candidate? Nou, wacht. Julle kan maar lieg van my en every time I'm in the news doing something well, Mashaba goes mad and he finds something. Hey, dat ding gaan maak op 'n sak en wat. So go tomorrow, go open your case. We will tonight at 10 o'clock, we will be already have lodged our complaint before yours and wait for the results. And I will never threaten a woman. Just know that. Salute. Take care. Good evening. Good night. Bye. I love you guys.